Hello, Admiral fans, and welcome to the 18th edition of UR Talk, where we'll be discussing the new cards and things like that. Today I have a guest with me, as well as our usual guest who always comes with us, and that's Sliffy,
Hello, kids.
and Smokey for the win.
Hello.
And just very quickly, Smokey for the win has a channel on YouTube. What's the channel called? Is it Urban Rivals Gameplay? Is that right?
Yeah, something like that. It's very original.
Oh, it's very original. Ooh.
No, not really.
Well, if you guys want to check it out and everything, there'll be a link in the description below this vid. I think it's youtube.com/Urban Rivals Gameplay. So there you go. All right, so let's go straight into this releases. As we all saw about 4 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I can't remember. Oh, as we all saw, there was the new Berserk release that came out. But before we talk about the Berserk, let's go straight into the newest card that came out yesterday, and that is Harrow LD. Harrow LD at 4 stars is a 6/7 with the ability of protection power. So firstly, Sniffy, what's your initial thoughts on this card?
I think this card's a pretty solid card. 7 damage is nothing to joke about, especially for a 4-star. That 6 power is pretty basic for all stars, obviously, due to its bonus. Protection power ensures that you don't have to worry about cards that reduce it even lower, so you don't have to worry about the whole power game. Um, SOA doesn't really hurt it because of it either. SOB, not really the hugest of deals. I think it's a pretty good 4-star. There's not really that much 4-star competition besides Marina, and I don't know if Striker's banned now or anything, but it's very usable in substitute with them in case they're banned.
Okay, and Smokey for the win, what do you think about, what's your first initial thoughts on Harrow LD?
Yeah, I like the 7 damage about him. He opens up a lot of 2-hit KO opportunities with other cards in the clan. But I personally like Spud a little bit over him, even though he might not be as solid. And yeah, Striker is permaban too, so I guess you could substitute Harrow for him.
Okay, I'm intrigued about the Spud. Who uses
Yeah.
Spud? Oh, it's kind of a guilty pleasure, I feel. I don't know about Spud really.
Yeah.
What do you think about Spud against Harrow, Sliffy? Is that a
Well, I do think Spud is very underrated. Spud has all these manipulations going for it that completely change the game. However, that 4 damage versus that 7 damage, I gotta give it to Harrow this time.
Okay, that's pretty good. Is anything really? I mean, yeah, I mean, you said earlier, Sliffy, about the piranhas bonus not being a huge thing. I don't know about that.
Um,
I agree with that, Sliffy. This is
I, as I said, it's not a huge thing because I don't think if I'm facing SOB, I'm like, oh, I guess my Harrow is screwed. I'll never use it again. You just have to play differently. It does hurt, or it does hurt him. That I do agree. However, most things you should bring him against shouldn't be too much of a problem. I feel still.
okay. That's pretty good then. So anyway, yeah. So Smokey for the win. I mean, you said about he can like two hit KO with a lot of stuff. I mean, what kind of cards does he kind of go well with then in that case?
Really, in half decks, he can go well with Marina. With the 2-hit KOing, Randy makes it a lot easier where you don't have to worry about damage reduction as much.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, that's pretty good. So I mean, yeah, the other thing I wanted to kind of talk about is, do you think this card opens up any mono choices, Smokey? Hello, kind of lost you there. Smokey, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Sorry.
So
Um,
do you think he
I'm
opens
not
any? Yeah, sorry.
I'm not really big into All Star, but I mean he could probably open up a lot more. Yeah, especially in ELO because I don't think he's going to deserve an ELO ban, even though some people think that he might.
Yeah.
I think that Marina is good along with him and Rob and all them. As long as they're not ELO banned, I think that they'll be a good clan with Harrow.
Okay. I think the most important question we should be asking ourselves is though, Sliffy, I think you should answer this one since you're the amazing reviewer that we all know you to be. Do you
Uh,
think do you think that this is the best LD release?
No, that was an easy question.
Oh, well,
No.
that's good. Why don't you
No.
think this is the best release then?
I think this is a very good LD release. Don't get me wrong. I just think that it has some, flaws here or there that doesn't make it the best. My personal opinion, and I'm gonna get a lot of flack about this. I'm not gonna include Bonnie in this because I think anyone can debate all day and every day about Bonnie. I think Dudley is a very underrated LV.
Interesting.
I think Dudley's better than Harrow, personally.
Do you really think that? I mean, Dudley's okay.
I really think
It's just,
that.
I don't know.
What's wrong with Dudley? Want to debate this right now?
I
What's
think,
wrong with Dudley?
yeah, I think Dudley's fine and everything, but
Okay, go on.
don't really. I don't like my defeats cards to be like 4 stars and things like that. I suppose.
This kid got to learn how to bluff, and this kid's got to learn how to use SOB correctly. That's what I think, guys. But that's just me.
Okay then. What do you think about this debate then, Smokey? Do you think that that Harrow is actually the best LD or?
I think I'd rather have Bonnie over Harrow just for the 2 stars, and you still, she has the defeat. I mean, it really depends. I would think that Bonnie and maybe even Dudley are better than Harrow overall.
Okay. It's interesting stuff. So I mean, there's nothing really more we can talk about really. So I think we should go straight to the rating, out of 10. So Sliffy, rating out of 10. What would it be?
Ooh, kind of mixed. I think I'm gonna be kinder on the scale. I was thinking either between 7.5 or 8. I'm gonna go with 8, but it might change. It might actually go higher too, for all I know. It's a very solid card. 7 damage is very nice, and can't really knock it down.
Okay, and what do you think, Smokey, for the win? Do you think that out of 10, this card's good or bad?
Well, I thought I was being a lot generous actually, but I gave it an 8. It depends. I mean, in ELO, he might be better than what some people expect. He's only been out for a day, so you just really have to see. But I think that if you're gonna play any other style, you might just want to use Striker if you're not worried about the ban.
Okay, that's definitely important. So yeah, I mean, out of 10, I'd probably give it. I don't know really. I think I'll probably end up giving it an 8 out of 10 because I actually do like this card quite a lot for some strange reason. I definitely think the damage is what really kind of makes him really good, and the protection power, whilst kind of being an ability that rarely will ever be used in terms of like its only kind of use against like minus power stuff, might never actually come out to play, I suppose. But without that, I mean, like, considering that fact, really, I mean, it's still a pretty strong card. It's definitely a good ability to have with him and things like that, and definitely makes it into a strong, formidable card as a result. Alright, so we're going to take a break here and go into part 2, so I'll see you guys all in part 2. Thank you for watching part 1, and I'll see you guys later. This is Mute 012 signing out.